Hi everybody, this is Susie. I got my paper pumpkin kit in the mail yesterday, and well, actually I didn't get it in the mail until today. The post office lady put it in somebody else's box, but luckily whoever got it was nice enough to return it to the post office, and they delivered it to me today. Anyways, so what I have showing here is what's coming up next month. So if it's something spooky this way comes, don't miss out on next month's hauntingly fun box filled with frights and delights. Know someone who loves Halloween? Tell them to subscribe by September 10th if they dare. Anyways, so obviously there's a Halloween kit coming next month, so if you love Halloween, this really is a great deal, because it's only $20 a month for this kit, and you really can build your stash this way, especially if you're just starting out, or even if you're not just starting out, but it really is a good way to build your supplies. But anywho's so back to this month. So this is the card kit that we got this month. It is called Blissful Blooms for August 2018, and it is awesome, you guys. I love it. It's so pretty. So I'm going to move this out of my way, and pardon my mess right there. So I should turn that up, huh? Okay, so real quick, I'm going to go through what the kit contained this month. So you get a Blackberry Bliss ink spot, a roll of baker's twine, and it's got silver accents in it. It's just very pretty. So you get this really nice stamp set with a 4-step flower, and this sentiment says, "The loss is unmeasurable, but so is the love left behind." I think that's really nice. Thinking of you, thank you, congratulations, and you make me so happy. Oh, sorry about that. There you go. And alright, and you get these die-cut vellum leaves. I've already punched mine, or popped all of mine out. So you get this sheet, and this has 3 different styles of leaves on it. And you get another sheet with the 3 different styles. Oops, sorry. All my little thingies are catching each other. There we go. You get 2 of those, and then you get a clear or white die cut leaves of different sizes and different shapes. So you get 3 of those, which is totally awesome. And you get these sentiment tags, and they are lined with silver. Really pretty. And then the card bases, are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 also, so they're full-size card bases, which I thought was way cool. So you get this, oh, there we go. So you get this one, and this one, and they're just really pretty. Love the colors. Okay, and then you get 10 of these gorgeous envelopes, you guys, with the silver lining. really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. And I believe that is everything that came in the kit. This is what the card makes. And then I'm going to show you an alternative idea that I came up with. You can totally just make what the card kit makes and they'd be beautiful. But if you're like to either stretch your supplies and make more things, or just kind of kick it up a little bit, then you can make whatever you want. Okay, so first of all, I cut the card bases in half. Now this this color white does not match the Stampin' Up! Whisper White color. It's way, way whiter and brighter. And here I'm going to show you. So this is the Whisper White, and this is the color of this white. And you can see the huge difference. So, okay, so I cut these in half so that I could make things stretch and also utilize this piece of white so I could tie it into my card, since I couldn't use anything else to make the card bases. Alright, I'm just gonna get busy on showing you guys the card that I made. So like I said, first of all, I separated all of the leaves, and I'll show you what I did. That way I could easily grab the ones I want. So I pulled all of the leaves apart, and I put the different style of leaf in a different bag, and then it would just be easy for me to pull from that bag for something that I wanted. And as you see, you get a lot of these. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is how I stamped the flower. Alright, so I have a piece of scrap. This is one of the backs to one of the card bases, because I wanted everything to match. And I did try to stamp them out on Whisper White, but I really like the outcome on this color white better, so that's what I did. Alright, so where did my ink? Oh geez, I'm looking for this. It's right in front of me. Okay, and this is the only color that we're gonna use, you guys, which is totally awesome. Okay, so you're gonna want to ink up the main flower piece nice, and then you're gonna stamp off 1, 2, 3, and stamp that down. Okay, alright, and then you can see, if you look at this image, you can see this point right here. Well, the center stamp looks a lot like a heart, so you know that point fits the point of the little heart there, so it makes it easy to line it up. Okay, so now I'm going to ink up this one, and I'm going to stamp off twice. 1, 2. And line that up. Alright. And now the next one is this little spray, little flowery looking one. Okay, so I'm going to ink that one up really well, and I'm going to stamp that off one time. Okay. Alright. And now for the final is this little tiny spray right there. And this time you're going to ink it up really well and do not stamp off. And you want the, you see the base of the little point right there of this little flourish? So you're going to put that right in the center of your flower and stamp. Just like that. And this little flower is so pretty, you guys. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Alright, and now you're going to fussy cut these out, and you need to stamp and cut 5 of these little flowers. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to grab a ball tool of some sort, or you can use the end of a marker or anything with a rounded bottom on it. You can use is you're just going to kind of go around the outside parts, edges of the leaves of the or petals of the flower, and then I just kind of go around like that, because I don't want a ton of dimension. I want the center to stay kind of flattish, so if you just stay to the outside and don't do it in the middle, you'll get that look. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how I do my bows. I have this little bow making jig, and really easy to make this if your guys are a little handy, and drill holes and get little dowel rods and then cut them down and pop them in there, and you're gonna bring it around the back and keep your end about that long, and then you're gonna, and it really doesn't need to be that long. I'll shorten it up a little bit, so about like that. It's not real long, but you don't want it so short that it's hard to work with either. So I'm gonna just wrap this 3 times, and I'm gonna bring my loops closer together, just like that. Okay, so this is where we're at now. So now you're gonna bring this piece to the back, and you're gonna cross these over like that, and bring that piece through the center and back. Okay, and then you're like this, so you're gonna switch hands. Okay, and then you're just gonna make a loop like that, and then wrap that around like that, and back up through there, and then you're gonna switch hands again, and you're gonna tie, and you're gonna want to work this back and forth until it gets really super tight, as tight as you can get it, just like that, and then just slide your bow off, and then you have your bow, and you can bring it back like that, and then separate out your little bows, your loops, and then just cut your tails however long you want them. Oh, I almost forgot. So in the center of your little flower petals, I put a little rhinestone right there. Oops, geez, you guys can't see that. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, so in the middle of the little flower, just put the little rhinestone in the center of each of them. Okay, and then you're gonna want, I don't know if I can get these separated now. So you're gonna want one of this size of the white leaf, and one of this size, and then the green one, you want this one, and that one. Okay, and then you want one of this size little sentiment tag for your card, You're gonna want a Blackberry Bliss card cut at 5.5 by 4 1/4, and then you're gonna want one of these panels. You're gonna want to cut 1/4 of an inch off this side, 1/4 of an inch off this side, 1/4 here, and 1/4 here, and that leaves you with 5 by 3 3/4. And then you're gonna want a Blackberry Bliss panel that measures 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. You're gonna want 2 of the back pieces, the white pieces of the card base you cut in half, and this one is 5 1/4 by 4, and then this one is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and this is the one that layers inside your card. And save the bits that you cut off of the card. Save these because I'm gonna add one of these to the inside of the card, and then you can also use these for accents for your other things that you make as well. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get the stamping done. And line that up as best I can. Get off my finger. So I'm going to set this off to the side to dry. Don't want to touch that yet. And real quick, first I'm going to use my bone folder and flatten out my card more. I'm gonna lay this on here and make it just layer it so I have an edge sticking up or sticking out on both sides. sure that's straight. And it is. Alright, so now I'm going to start gluing some pretties down. And I'm going to start with this, the bigger of the green leaves. Let's see. And you got to kind of be a little mindful of where you put it, the glue, because it'll show through this vellum if you're not careful. So I'm just putting glue on the basically the end of it, because my flowers are going to cover that up anyways. Okay. Alright, so there's one. Oop. And now we want the smaller of the bigger leaves, and that makes sense. This one here. Let's see, trying to figure out where I want to put them. Okay. Alright, and now to glue this one down. Actually, wait a minute. So this is the back side of these vellum leaves, and I'm actually going to use it so I get a little bit more contrast. So I'm going to put the glue on the top. Okay. Alright, so that's the front of the card. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Okay, and time to do the inside. Okay, everybody, well, this completes the card. I hope you guys like it. I love the way it turned out. I think it's so pretty. Anywhoozits, well, I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!